the hell is this?
Is that Brondo stuff?
They're watering crops with a sports drink?
Hey yo, what's going on? So, just here. At the carpet mountain, kind of like in the middle of it. There's the bottom, there's the middle, there's kind of the top. So, I really didn't use this area too much. I kind of always went over there because this was just too easy. So, I've started to kind of manipulate it, and I'll show you what I use. Driver, any kind you like. Just good old drywall screws. So there's two types in here. Alright, so we got the large thread, coarse thread I guess you call them, and the fine thread. If you're going to do this, I found these work so much better. These grab way too much carpet and will bind on you really quickly. But this is the stuff that goes inside of it. Just boxes. So I'm going to pull back this here if I can. I think I've got it pinned, but... Oh yeah, I pinned it so the kitty could get up. So it's just like any box you have left over. This huge box right here, this was my e-bike box. But yeah, you just start throwing it over. Shaping, contorting, twisting, moving. Looking for angles that you enjoy. So I kind of want to give this spot right here a nice flat plane with something pretty difficult to get over that might shift the vehicle off and fall. So that's going to be difficult, and I want to make it so it can't climb up over here. If you're coming up this way here, you got to stay on that part. That's your route now. But coming down, you can go pretty much any way you want, but the Kanga axe might be able to get up and over that just because it's insane. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's the leftover crap. I just fold boxes up how I need. That's another box just broken shaped. So I don't know if I enjoy this section right now. I might try to change it up, but what I was going for was kind of a route where I come down the mountain and over this direction, because I don't really use this route right here. I know I just tried it with the JLU in the current stance it's in, and it's a little too wide for my liking at the moment. I like this thing a bit skinnier, but with these tires it threw off, like they're crazy offset. So I might take out those little guys right there. They're hex extensions and wheel weights all in one. Cheap off Amazon. So I might take those out just to kind of thin it up a little bit, because I really don't like rigs this wide on this wheelbase. As you can see, like this right here is going to start getting hit because these little wheels just don't have enough to clear, right? So that's kind of a little temporary view of what's going on. And this could totally change. Like what you see right now might not be the final product. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, and I changed down here too. This area right here used to kind of just be flat. The cat used to kind of chill out right there. So I added a couple boxes and changed a route, because the only way to get up before was right there. So now you can kind of work your way through here. Should be pretty cool. And I kind of wanted to, camera guy, I kind of want to make a little ramp right here. So this is still going to be difficult to get through right here. That's a brutal line to get through. Most vehicles struggle getting over this right here. This gets ya. But this was pretty, it's just too much going on right at the start. So I kind of want to just level it off a little bit, because I got all this extra carpet hanging. So just throw on something flat and straight. Make it pretty easy to get past right there so you can start your climb. Because I know the C10 really struggled. That's why I had to put this angle in here, because it couldn't do any of this. Because it's brushed crap. And it's... Oh. And there she goes. My little fat cat. She's so fat. All she does is eat. And she goes and chills in her window.
Hi, kitty.
Yep, that's her spot up there. She used to have a spot here. She used to sleep and chill, just watch outside. But yeah, that's kind of a little change up. So with the camera, it doesn't really show too much depth until you start changing angles. Like right there, it just looks pretty flat. But then you hit the side and you're like, oh yeah, okay, there's lots going on. So the camera really doesn't do this course justice like some scaled out courses do. Anyway, peace. Yo, what's going on? So this is what I ended up with. As you can see, it gets pretty steep up in here. Nice wall. This is a drop that'll kick your rig off. Just reworked it. There's a nice top ledge here. Kind of keeps you in. You kind of got to ride the edges here, or you'll just start binding. This climb right here, pretty wicked. Get your tires caught, flip your rig. But I wanted to make something I was able to drive down here and scoot across there, which is possible now. I've tried it a few times. I've tried coming this way with the JLU, but no go. It's way too difficult. I think I might need to put a little dip like that in there. But yeah, as it stands, this is a lot more fun. And I made this little area here. I kind of shifted the whole carpet this way, and now because of this little rib bend lift, the JLU can climb this, which is crazy. Like, it's pretty damn steep. I'll get the JLU to show you. Alright, there it is, and it is capable of making it up this now. It just has to have the back tire in the right position. The front tire ends up grabbing right around here, and it can make it. I also I pushed this in. I don't know if you're gonna, yeah, there you can see it now. So I used to kind of come out like this, and this was almost impossible for everything other than the Kanga axe. And now this thing can make it up. Just have an overdrive, getting your tires in the right position in these little dips here. So much more fun. Just simple things other tracks can't do. Which is why, if you got the means, build one of these. They're the greatest, most fun courses you can have. You can literally drive everywhere. Like, if you got the control, I don't think this thing will be able to do it, but you can see, like, it's hanging on there. So, yeah, it might fall and just hit there, but the Kanga axe might be able to go down there. That thing is a crazy, crazy rig. So you can see, like, there's so many places you can drive. Doesn't mean you're able to go up there, but you can go down there, so the course is pretty much 100% drivable, which is unlike so many other courses. So, if you can, make one. Oh, and yeah, so I made a vid before. Getting flex from your rig, important. So when I was coming over this lip here, can't remember which way I was going, but just having this heavy tire pulling down instead of having it high up in the air like an unflexible rig would, this thing would totally roll going over this. But because it's heavy and it's flexible, it can shift past, which is pretty sick. Very, very fun. So I decided I am going to leave it at this stance for the time being too. It is only on 54mm tires, but it seems to be working quite well. If I took it off, if I just put it back on the little brass stock style hexes, I'd lose about 36 grams of weight, which I don't want to do. And these tires are unbelievable for this surface. These are the Wranglers by Goodyear. Get a set. They're awesome. Anyway, peace.
And tomorrow night looks even more better. Word is that Beef Supreme himself might come out of retirement.